Alright, a submission from Arisian here. That's also interesting. He had noted like tremble, no E. Alright, well, this is candidate for explosive, maybe. We'll see. Still prefer cultivate, probably, but we will just see. Icky starters, I would say. So one can steal. One can steal Vortex. And an Edge Prior. That's enough for me to probably take an explosive if the choice is explosive and spikes. I think if it's cultivate, I'd still be tempted to take cultivate. Maybe. I don't know though. Typically it would work better with a Woken unit. So, but if I can't pair it with, if I'm missing out on a steal, well, there's a lot of good steals on this map, it looks like. That one's not good, but yeah, every other steal's probably getting hit, so I could probably afford to skip this. We'll just have to see what we're offered here. I may look at this too. Nah, let's look at this. Damn it, I have to make a choice. I was hoping the spikes would be offered so I could just take whatever else comes up. Explosive is definitely more of a commitment. The problem with explosive also is like, what if you get offered heal, but it's not pink? Bounty Echoes makes it fine, but if you don't get a Bounty Echoes... Tempted just to take Cultivating. If I do take Cultivating, I should probably go this way. Because other than a Glare-Minder, there's nothing that really benefits in the Wormkin arsenal that much from Cultivate Sentient. One problem, though, is... Explosive certainly has a higher ceiling, and it might cover more bases. Keep in mind, if I don't find Echo Transfer or Razor Sharp Edge, it's down to just finding Echoes of the Past, or a Wormkin Keeper of Echoes, or Shard Soul Carver. That's really it, for the most part. I mean, you could also maybe do Edge stuff. But that's also a commitment that you can't really find the pieces till later, after the banner units have already been dried up. I don't know, cultivating into patience probably just better, right? It also kind of counters the Scourge Arcus a little bit. I think I'll just take cultivating. Early on, the Armored Chestplates is probably better, but I think this is just overall going to help us more. Cultivate doesn't have a good ring 1, but it is a Divine Horde with Wormkin in the mix. We might end up going pretty high shards here. That would be, I'm probably going to 30 and then maybe even 40. I'm actually fine with there not being a temple till later. Wow, look at that. Just all the temples after the first 3 rings. Interesting. We have 2 things already for Trader's Quill. I kind of think it's just going to be Trader's Quill. think that adds a lot of damage. This is pretty good for us. Spikes gets removed 50% of the time anyway. Probably may as well run all of these, right? So far, Cleansing Water has done jack fuck all. Look at this. Look how many units it's removed shit on it. The guy I killed also, like, had the shit there. Fucking ridiculous. Probably should be trying to get cultivated though. Yeah, whatever. Should have moved that forward with the vine grass first, but yeah. Alright, well, this boss is balanced. Thought we'd actually do better than that with taking Trader's Quill, but whatever. Okay. These are interesting. Might not be a horrible idea to still go this route. Get a Carver, ideally, but we'll settle for Keeper. Then just hit on one of the big Awoken units and we're fine, right? Okay, now we're talking. Definitely we'll just go for the Awoken now. If I can get holdover, I'll put it on that thing. Boom. GG. GG. Although honestly, nah, it's fine. Not gonna remove consume. I don't know. Any of this worth it? Maybe just some heal would be nice. Maybe we're not going to be using Edge Prior long term. That would have sucked if it was 120. I should have actually not bought one of those probably. But we get bailed out here and we can still get that. Actually, I have Divine Boons, so I'm fine. I could even take this, honestly. If I think getting one more Ember reduction is important, I don't think it is, though. One second. Unit draft is fine. Carver or Animus of Will is probably what we want. either one will get us quite a lot of damage. Carver might be better. Would it be better to go bottom against this guy? I don't think so. Just in case. I kind of did that in bad order, but whatever. Main thing is I don't want to miss out on the thing. I got 2, so that's fine. Alright, hopefully that's the only damage we'll take. Thou shalt always bottom deck the fucking card. Like, 100% definitely just bottom deck it every time. That'll be good right there, though. Take that. Huh. It's another thing for Trader's Quill. I mean, this is the better card. A little worried for Relentless if I don't hit on something good, either at this unit draft or... I can't even infuse it. This might cover my bases more. It still hits Quill anyway. And I don't need echoes, like, hugely. I don't know if I'll take that. It's a good card, but... kind of was hoping for something that actually adds echoes to the floor. It is very important that I hit Echo Transfer and I'm able to play it, so if anything I add that doesn't support that is a bad idea. It is potential that the Awoken Hollow is better than the Sentient. I don't think so, though. I don't want to add another card that hurts into the draw. This is not really what I'm looking for. We could Hellvent on... It's weird, but like... I could actually just Hellvent the Echo Transfer. That way it's not the end of the world if I miss one. But I also like find them faster. Eventually that's going to be what I want to do, so we'll do that. Conscription notice for now is fine. There we go, boom. Alright, we'll have it. We just gotta get through this ring then. We will get through it. It turns out we will get through it. It's honestly... I don't know, it's a good plus damage target, but with a Husk Hermit, who knows, maybe it wasn't that good, I don't know. We'll see. I also probably don't want to be quick. Depends. as well do that. I don't want that to die. Would Hef be a better infusion than Animus of Will? If so, then I should be trying to get some kills here, I think. I think so. We'll try it out. Definitely need a draw upgrade. Yeah, draw upgrade would have allowed me to at least keep one of them in play. Okay, 64 damage, I think we're fine there. Could have technically played it on one of these, but I think I'm good at the damage count I'm at right now. Probably should kill that. $145, not bad. Unleash the Wildwood. Yeah. Damn. I'll be honest, I don't like taking a Steel Singer in Ring 3. Typically. I don't know if this is going to be any exception to that rule. I have maybe not enough heal. I kind of almost do. I don't know. I don't know, with two of them on holdover, I don't know that it makes sense. Large stone. It doesn't really work nicely with Cultivate, but it's not untakeable. Cultivate with the Sentient, I should say. Spell Chain. We may want to Spell Chain like a Restore. Actually, I'd probably Spell Chain the Sting, oddly enough. Like, I really do just need Echo Gen. What was this large stone and a bunch of bullshit? And we're gonna go to quite a lot of shards right now anyway. Keeper. I mean, I could large stone Keeper and then just not fucking run Sentient on the floor. It is probably more stats. Especially when I have like a Wingmaker already. I don't know though. I just don't know. I think it's unnecessary. I would want two. Yeah. We already have a lot of removals that probably need to be made, so I don't think we have like huge luxuries to be had. I don't think you do quick with Cultivate Sentient. We haven't unleashed the Wildwood. We just want to be damaged. Like I said, we have a lot of Merchant of Steels to hit. So I think we're gonna be just fine. I'm gonna do this now. I think Spell Chain's pretty good. Okay, Edge Prior. I could get rid of one Vine Grasp as well. Actually, I should just get rid of both of them. They're actually maybe the worst card in the deck because they don't consume. Yeah. $70 shards is a little bit scary. Stealth Boss I may want units for, is the only problem here. I don't know. But I think I need help like right now, so I'll make one removal. Mark should only help us. Definitely an annoying fight though. That's right, we have this. Oh, you know, when in Rome. This is the one that's going to get the cultivates, unfortunately. Oh, that's fine. I still want to hit this unit with the stuff. We're not going to kill that. I want the echoes up here. Wait, what? Alright. Okay, we have this. That would hurt. Basically, just want to keep the echoes up here so I can keep playing it. Everything else is just tertiary, I guess. Can heal back a little bit here. I think we're gonna be fine here. Oh, damn it. God damn it. Ugh, this fucking group, man. If I do this, I still live, right? I should. Just trying to get the Hef event out. I'm trying to think if I want the Hef event. Hef is actually a good unit. Ooh, that's takeable. We may hit this Merchant of Magic. By this point, I may not have too many removals. It also opens up -2 is a good thing. This is really good, but I really don't have the echoes. Like, this is probably more important. I could take this, but it does immediately gimp my deck. I don't think I can take that. I'm even wondering if I should hit the Merchant of Magic right now. Like, if it's Stealth Boss, I would want, like, this double stacked or Consume removed. And, like, these, I don't really want to remove right now into Stealth Boss. I definitely want cost reductions. So, yeah, I would hold over the Sting, too, probably. If I find holdover. Okay, we got another Spell Chain, that's good. Shit Frost. Do I want damage? Sap enemies. I think I want damage. Okay, this is powerful. I could overstack a floor. Doesn't seem useful with Cultivate Sentient. But either way, this opens up Iron Drop Cage, so I think we take it. I think you always take Ascend unless you're pretty confident that you have a chance to just not set up top, but there's no way I don't set up top. Ascend just, it's useful. Even if you don't use it with Drop Cage, you've seen in other runs I've been able to put it to use, right? I don't know if I'll need that. I could probably get rid of the Wingmaker. Surprised the Hef event hasn't, like, came. So I could hold out for -2. I mean, there's 3 more chances at it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna Spell Chain this Restore. Is that really worth it? I don't think it's probably worth it. Let's just get this down to 0 then. 10. I'm fine making all of these restores do like 10. I could also permafrost these, then I just, you know, I don't need to hold out for, the only other thing would be Spell Chain, and I'll never have enough echoes for that. So I could definitely just permafrost that. I don't actually mind the permafrost there. Double stack goes there. I need that for Stealth Boss, and I suppose I would just bring it back down so I can play it. And I guess I won't Spell Chain anything. Could Spell Chain that. Yeah, I don't think I want to. We can get shards with better stuff, I think. Search Stone's fine. Make use of Trader's Quill. We'll keep all the rest of the stuff. Extra damage. It's a lot of extra damage. That's quite a lot of extra damage. Sweeper Boss should be easy though. I mean, that is shitloads of extra damage. And I don't even have much pyre health. It's money, which I do probably need coming up. Let's do it. I don't know. I think we should be fine. Oh god. That's useless. not a fight where I needed this shit to happen, you know what I mean? Well, that's gonna be helpful. I do want to play that. I also want to play this. Damn it. I definitely need Ember as my next upgrade. 24 damage this Sycophant is doing. That's fucked. I may want to take a hit here, actually. Take that out. Could do this just to keep echoes up here. I'm glad we permafrost, actually. This thing here is going to be a nightmare. Trying to keep my regen stacked. Two times this is actually pretty good here. Got him. All right. Invigorating solution. I actually have quite a lot of card draw. Would I need this? It's takeable. Oh, that is definitely good. That would help with the echo situation, preventing damage situation as well. Okay, do I want to? I just don't know that it makes a whole lot of sense in my deck, but then again, I can overstack it onto the floor. What does it really serve? Don't know. I think I'm gonna take it. I think I skipped this unit too much, not realizing that it would actually be pretty beneficial to almost most decks. I think there's more on the left for us. We don't have quite the money, and I still want cost reductions, even though I am eventually taking an Ember upgrade here. Jesus. Okay, I think actually I am more strongly considering a spell chain on a restore. Double stack. Is base charge or mine horde better? I think eventually mine horde would be better, but right now base charge is definitely better. That helps me a lot with my ability to play these out. I think base charge. This plus Wormkin etchings could be something. double stack is just not good. Not here. I don't know. I could still just sit it. It's not a strong spell chain. Just helps me with the echoes and a little bit of the regen. Feel like I can make better use of my shards. Kind of like just getting this down a little bit, actually. There's always the Wormkin Etchings Infinite that could happen, but I don't know. I guess this would be a good spell chain, technically. It doesn't help with the echo situation, but it could be quite a lot of damage. What was the other one? Oh, Pierce. Nice. I think that's better here. I mean, technically it's better here, but this helps me more with the echoes. Feels weird to take this over this, though, but I am going to do it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to take the spell chain, even though this would be a holdover candidate, I think. Let's just do this. Pseudo remove that. I'm open to this if I know I can. If I know there's a -2 in the future. I think it's a bit too much to commit to, though. Plus, I don't get much money on this ring. Well, I don't need money because I'm definitely going left. But, I don't know. I'm coming right into a chance for Wormkin Etchings here. Do I care about an infinite, though? I should be able to win without it, so am I just chasing something that's not necessarily all that useful for me? Would it be wild to consume this? I mean, it's not infused. I'm gonna do it. And, I think I'm just going to do that. That way I can play it at 0, and it's useful to me. Yeah, we'll work with that. Probably should have removed a steward, too. No, I can't even set up bottom if I wanted to, it looks like. Jesus, dude. What the fuck is this? Might be better actually just to get that out. So I have to redraw it. Wait, no, I can't play that. Well, I probably wouldn't have been able to play this turn anyway. Maybe I should have played the solution there. Alright. Damn. Fucking Scourge every single fight here. God damn it. That's actually okay. You're not cultivating at all, though. I definitely would have been better off just putting a Awoken Hollow with the Husk, probably. survives. It's not gonna steal cultivates, so I think we're fine on that front. Although, yeah, I think it's worth bringing up. I am starting to get pretty worried about my situation here. I probably want to let them all hit, right? Well, maybe not. I guess I just want that to die. .33 damage is definitely no joke. Alright, we got it done. Was a little bit worried. Luckily we stacked just enough regen to survive a few hits. I would take another one of these. Definitely Ember. Just no sense drawing more if we can't play stuff out. Finally a -2. Now it's like a little too late, unfortunately, but I think it'd be pretty good on that Awoken's Rail Spike. We'll see. Now I do wish I had the consumer move, but you never know, right? It's weird, but it might. I do lose the 30 attack though. I lose 15 attack if I do this. Yeah, if I didn't lose the full 30 there, I might actually consider this. As it stands, I guess we could do a minor refraction on half is fine. We're not going to be adding anything else to her, right? Could technically fuse something into her too to get a removal out of it. Steward into her, maybe? I'd go with the... I think Focus Growth is actually the best Helvet here. I am going to do this though. Alright, rank 3 Cultivate. We might start to see the dividends get paid off. We still don't have a good answer to Patient. I may have to spend my final Helvent on another Unleash. That would be like our soft answer to him. I really need to try to get this trial. I don't think the armor should be tough. It's just one extra play of like an Echo Transfer that I would need to make. This works out pretty well, actually. I may want to let these hit me, you know? Could just do that. You're getting Cultivate stolen, but whatever. Technically would have took 2 hits there without the 20 armor anyway, so far it hasn't meant anything. Of course the Gilded Wings have to be the shit that gets, like the first 2 Gilded Wings have to be the ones that get fucking biffed up. These ones, nah, fuck them, but yeah, whatever. I don't know, overall this might help me actually still, because I can hit this guy with these. Perfect. Already drawn 9. Why don't we just get that out of there? How am I not fucking killing that guy? I will, but it's annoying that I'm not killing him. Alright, deck is like starting to feel a lot better though, right? I should probably take that out preemptively. That probably is a good thing. Okay, I'm fine. I should do these first. Gotta give them all you got, right? That's a skip and a half. That is an iffy take, because if I don't get offered plus damage there, it's also like shards that I may not want to spend. Like I would just put a Pierce maybe on this or something. If it's like the shards that I need to get. I could go right to 100 all the shards by just talenting that as well, which is not out of the question. Think we skip this? I do want to Helvent the Unleash though, but we'll see. We'll see what's coming up here. Intrinsic -2. Obviously Endless is bullshit. Horrible fucking Merchant of Steels. I guess we could just do this. I don't even know if we want to add 25 health to it. Those are trash. We could take that. God, these are fucking horrible artifacts. Dude, where were all the good artifacts? Like, I took every Divine Horde. I had Herzal Horde there. I guess I skipped a bunch of Herzal Horde Merchant Trinkets, but man, sure didn't find anything. Even like everything was like pretty middle tier artifact until Hell's Banners, but even in this deck, Hell's Banners is pretty middle of the road. Okay, we could just go. I do think for Patient, we might be hurting and need another Unleash. So I'm going to Hellvent that. Which means I could just Hellvent Intrinsic. This, I don't know. I guess that could be an okay Intrinsic. There we go. We have our shard count. I will Hellvent this. And it's removal time. Bye-bye to you. Bye-bye to you. The rest is money. Don't need these. The Echo Snares have been okay, but I just first draw through, I need everything on point. Even the Wingmaker is probably something I can just get rid of. Alright. And I guess I'll do this. Cultivates can go wherever. Alright, let's do this. 28 card deck. Pretty good card draw. I knew we would start on the fucking top. Well, I can at least get around one of his rallies here. I want to draw as much with this, I think. Alright, well, I'm not going to get around this rally, apparently. In this fight, we really have to be cautious. With how many times we give stats. Okay. Alright, we want that to hit us. Man. Someone explain to me why that only... Oh, right, Echo Stone. And why... I guess Echo Stone might not have been the best here. Oh well. Typically I'm still getting more than 10 out of it, I guess. Man, I don't know how to handle some of these turns. Can at least do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should incant this guy any more than I have to. Oops, that was bad. Alright, he's at 40. Let's try to cultivate ourselves at this point. We're gonna still stack regens. Now we really gotta hammer all this home. You know what? It's an X mark. Let's take it. That's the problem. You know, Wormkin has an incredible answer to Patient, which is Soul Crushing Guild, but if you don't get it, it doesn't actually have many other answers. And Awoken just has no real answer to Patient. It's the only clan I'd argue that doesn't. But we got through it there. Our answer was basically we had a high health frontliner that could heal back enough. But it's non-ideal, right? Every other clan, typically you can find an answer that allows you to still spam all your stuff out, so it's a good thing we had high value cards. Had we needed to spam more, like if it was like a heavily Inspire based deck, we might be more in trouble. Well, we can put this unit on. I don't think it helps us at all though to do that. Also, let's see, 6 times 3, we'll just put it down here to die. That is the best use of it. Oh, the cleansing water decided to work today, I guess. What we need to do is draw a lot and just keep our guys at health. We just want to hit Unleash the Wild, ideally every turn if we can. This is probably not going to draw us much. Draw 5. 2, 3, 4, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was decent, I guess. Do that. We want this thing to hit us if we can survive it, right? I think we're golden. This, I actually think, of Cultivate 3, the huge payoff, especially if you didn't put quick on any of your units and you're not like if you can let everything in Divinity Fight hit you, you get a ton of scaling out of this unit here. Deck's really coming together here. This is going to be the easiest fight of the entire thing, probably. I guess this boss, though. This boss could be an issue. If I move that guy up, that hurts a bit too much. 420. Well, 100 damage, we should survive that. That should hopefully be the last damage we take. It's gonna be up to the thing up there. Three unleashes. I'll take my chances here. I think I have lost my... Shit, we're gonna be ever drained. I've lost my music, but we're gonna have our moment of truth here. We also didn't find a snare or anything like that. Okay, we're good. Wow, that was definitely a close one. Yeah, we've got Divinity down by a good amount here. And we'll just make sure we don't die to that shit. Style on him a bit here. Cause fuck him. Alright, we get through it. I think this was an Imp My Train requested episode. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's borderline cursed. I mean, that was a nightmare of a fight. The Merchant of Steel certainly were horrible. At least the ones we visited, right? Every single one of them was either... I guess it's shitty, right? Because if you don't find Dazed, you're running Cultivate Sentient. You got Patient ahead of you. You can't take Quick, which Quick is normally good. Shitstone is bad too, because you don't want extra health. Space I could care less about. And then there was just never a multi-strike, at least in the ones we looked at. Which was at least... I guess I did dodge a lot of them, but... I don't know. The way we found multi-strike was through infusion. I mean, look at those upgrades. It's like two $25 upgrades. But it's not to say there wasn't power, right? At least there was holdover echo transfer. True, there wasn't anything else. I gotta tell you one thing, if you didn't take echo transfer though, you'd have been pretty fucked on this run. Because there was not much else. There was an old magic. Other than that, Unleash was good, but no ensnare. The Wormkin offerings were pretty bad. Keep in mind, Wormkin probably has the best pool of uncommon cards, and the only card we added was Revenge of the Damned, and it truthfully wasn't that good for our deck in the end. So, I don't know. I'm inclined to almost call this cursed. There was a melee weakness card offered, but it would have been, at the point it was offered, it was ring 4 or something, and it just didn't make sense to add it at that point because we just had no echoes. We could have maybe added it though, and also the artifacts just sucked. There's none of the big hitters. But, a win is a win. Let's see. Parisian. Had to cultivate. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, this is more powerful, what you have here. But could see a few issues here. So it looks like there was a multi-strike, so that's good. You have 3 of them. That's a great number. I'm trying to think when that microstone was added. The hell vents were weird on this map, so there may not have been an opportunity to get 4, but I would say if there was an opportunity to get 4, I would try for that. I don't know if I like the bog fly infusion here. That doesn't necessarily seem like infusion that's worth 25 shards to me, but I guess you're kind of right at the shard count. You might have been better off putting shards elsewhere, though. That's 25 shards for, in my, about a 25 gold level infusion, in my opinion. Right? It's just kind of like an Echo Stone. It is an Echo Stone, I guess. A little bit better. This would have been better, I think. You know, this is a triple striker. If you could have had all of these be triple striking, you'd have been much better off. Still have the problem of patient, though, so you didn't make it the patient. I could see. There's also an echo economy issue, I would say, with this deck. You got Keeper of Echoes that benefit so much from Inspire triggers, but if we count up the spells, 1, 2. Well, we'll come back to these. We'll come back to them. So just unextract spells. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spells are uninfused. And then 1, 2. We'll count that one, even though it's extract. We'll count it because it gains echoes. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 12, 14. That one I'm not going to count because so 14 we'll say have so 14 verse 7. You got 14 verse 7 in terms of like inspired versus uninspired, and then you got these 2 which actively remove echoes. Though I guess, you know what, I notice here that you don't have echo transfer actually, which I might argue is a mistake. I mean, I would definitely argue is probably a mistake. I don't know what else was offered there, but echo transfer is more important than basically anything else in this combo at the time you see it, because at the time you see it, you don't have any guaranteed scaling, and then kind of how I outlined at the start, there's plethora of defense options in this combo, but there's only so many offense options, and if you see it, you gotta snag that thing up. But anyway, so I guess this is fine. It technically is an Inspire trigger, but you do lose echoes. But I guess keeping echoes around might not be a problem in this deck because you actually don't have the echo transfers on holdover and whatnot. And I guess that's the price you pay. Like you found multi-strike probably where I found perhaps a holdover. I don't know for sure, but that could have been a scenario that came up. But yeah, in general, I don't know. Even outlining that though, so we'll say it's 8 verse 15 then. 8 verse 15. You could probably argue this as well. It's another card you draw that isn't inspired and didn't get removed from the deck. So we'll say like 9 verse 15 roughly. It's not a whole lot of inspires, I guess is what I'm getting at. So even with 3 Keeper of Echoes, you're not actually getting what you like to get out of this type of deck. Like you'd have liked to just take, like, instead of Glimmer, like a Sting. I think I don't know where you went Ring 2, but I'm gonna guess it was to the Merchant of Steel, and that's probably where this was found. I think if you plan on going that route, you want infused stuff, especially if you're going targeting Wormkin banners like that. But that's about all I can think of there. All in all, it's like it's still a pretty solid game plan. There's just probably little things here and there that. And yeah, let's see, you're probably about. I think we were at similar shards here, and you probably ran into the same RNG of like the first two Gilded Wings being gigantic, and Keeper decks are notoriously slow for scaling, and especially factor in that you don't have Echo Transfer. It could definitely be just the Gilded Wings took over. But yeah, I mean, if you look at our decks, there's not a huge amount of difference otherwise. Like, it's not a good thing is like I don't see you really taking too many like cards that are like bad. I do think Vine Grasp I would have removed at least one. One I guess is fine to shift your Keeper of Echoes around. That might have been your patient answer. I also think I might consider taking half. You have this. It's something I'm still experimenting with, but I almost feel like this unit is just sort of always good to have. We got by with enough Pyre Health that one extra hit from that boss would have killed us. I don't know the exact calculations, but it could be that the flat 50 I got from here was the difference between me living and dying. It might have been. But it also just kind of helps with Relentless here and there and whatnot. Anyway, that was a fun one though, all things considered. It's always nice to win a narrow one, right? I thought we were going to lose it at the end. It was looking pretty bleak. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.